So I'm just sharing my screen. So today we will discuss about the incident process, how it was implemented out of the box, and how you can customize it. So incident. What is an incident? Incident incident is nothing but an interruption of service is called an incident. An interruption of so that means an interruption of service is nothing but anything if it is an interrupt to the service is called an incident. For example, we are using a mobile network, Airtel, Vodafone, BSNL, there are like that we are doing. So suddenly the network is not coming. So you are unable to browse the internet or unable to make the call. That's an interruption of the service. So that's an incident. So or else you are using a network with the Act Fiber, Hathway, or some other things. So that's also an interruption of service for it. So, which means an interruption of service is called an incident. So, in the organization level, for example, the laptop is not working. So, what we can do? Laptop is not working. We will raise a incident so that the team will work on it. Or your Outlook is not working. Some software is not working. Something you are using application is not working. Then you can raise a complaint, not a complaint. You can raise an incident and you can close it. So now I can see. So in the incidents, there are if you want to work on the incident, user should have ITIL rule, and if you want to delete that one, uh, user should have ITIL admin rule. So before that, I'm just going to check this one. There are two important rules. See ITIL. If I use the ITIL, so can perform standard action ITIL will be error-based action. That means he can able to modify, create, update the records. Only this one, close or something. If go to the ITIL admin, you can able to possess the privileges ITIL and take into the team leads. This can be delete the records also. Only the difference between ITL and ITL admin, both are having this almost the same issue. Only the issue was ITL admin can delete the ITL incident records also. So these are the two important roles. These are the contains roles and these are the applications we have, and this is the modules we have the action for it. So we no need to bother about this one. So if you want to like this one, now I will see incident. So incident. So for example, I am just logging as an end user who doesn't have role. Let me pick anyone. Okay, I'm just making maybe Audra. Even I'm not sure whether this user has the end user or not. So I'm just go opening the service catalog, and from the can we help? See create an incident, so which this is not we have created one. Okay, I think let me wait, I think I think for this incident, what we have given is we have given the control. Control is nothing but the restriction. Let's see how it is works. See, available for, I think only we have given that to the ITL user, but this user doesn't have an ITL role. So right now I'm not giving to anyone. So it will be applicable to all the users. Let's impersonate him. Let's see how it is works. So I'm just making this one as a raise an issue, report an issue. So now what we can do is impersonation Audra Cantu. So open the service catalog. Can we? This is the one report an issue. This is the our one, and the requester. So I can take the one. If you want, you can anyone you can create. So I'm just making on behalf of what happened. Explain the issue details. My God, I think this has some issue. What is this issue type? I'm sorry. This record producer has some issue. Let me fix that one. No, I think this is also correct. See, right now it was there. So now I'm just impersonating as the end user. Service catalog. Can we help? Okay, I think there is some ACR is restricting the user. Okay, that's okay. We can ignore that one. So what I am going to do is we'll create the incident from here. So the end user screen will be like this. So forget about that one. That is we can check later. So I'm just going to Adra send to and the issue was hardware. So test for incident process. So incident process. So we can check this one all the stuff. So we can write whatever we have written here. All the stream. Now submit. If we submit, an incident will be automatically created. Let's see how it is works. So if I open this incident and see right now, if I the hardware will be automatically assigned to one. So since we have written a assignment lookup rules, so from that assignment lookup rules, this hardware will be since we have used the assignment lookup, so we can, from that what we can do is so that incident will be automatically assigned to the incident assigned to the hardware group. From that we can use the sim. So if it is assigned to one, so who is the team lead for hardware assign, he can assign to the one of the user. So for example, I'm just going to as the Ford Ludi, and if I change this to here, so if the incident has assigned to anyone, then this state will be automatically changed to the any other one. Any other is nothing but in progress for it. So in progress is nothing but, so the state will be changed. Now what happened? So I'm just impersonating as this Ford lady. Let's work on the incident. How it's working. Okay, incident. If you open this incident, you can see. So incident, if I open this, create a new, that's a one. So if you want to click on new one, you can click on create new. If you click on create new, it will you can create a new incident. And if you click on assign to me, what are the incidents assigned to the user? It will visible. See, and open is nothing but the incidents which are in open state. That means which are not yet closed, and open unassigned. Open unassigned is nothing but see active is true, assigned to is empty. That is the difference between open and assigned. Only active is true, which are not yet closed. And resolved. So what are the incidents is resolved? Right now we don't have any resolved. And all is nothing but what are the total incidents which we have here. And overview. If you click on overview, so there's a direct home page. So this you can see it critical incident report. So if you want to work critical incident map, I think this is not required right now. So what are the incidents critically we have at the same thing. So the properties we can discuss later. Right now I'm just opening our incident. So our incident from here. See, right now the state was incident. So what these guys do is, if he required any information, see, right now we don't have any active SLS for it, so it was not visible to one. So if you have any active SLS, it will be visible to the one. Now, right now, what happened? So if he is working on something, what the user will do it? If the user is worked on something, so what he will do is. He will work on the he will close the incident if everything is okay for it. But if not, so if you need any information, you can change the on hold. And on hold is awaiting caller info. Awaiting caller is nothing but we required an update from the caller. And awaiting change is nothing but, so if you want to fix this incidents, we need to change the one. And awaiting problem is nothing but uh, awaiting problem is nothing but so if you need to any problem, it will be there. And awaiting vendor is nothing but, so if you have any issues with the one, if you raise an incident with the vendor, so we need to check first it. So right now I'm just making a awaiting info. And we need to mention the here the what was the comments is nothing but which will can be one. So please provide the, so I'm just writing, please provide the screenshots for the issue. That means we required some info. So we are asking the user to provide the screenshot. So if you change this one, then it will be go to the, as we know, we hardly seen it. At the time, the SLA will be automatically going to the pause state. So this is the basic thing. So once one what happened, now this will one, the user will not work on it. So now I'm just impersonating as a the same user, the caller, Andhra Adra, and so where is this incident? What is this? Okay, somebody has created some. Okay. So here you can see the incidents which are, so whenever the end user log in, he can able to see what are the incidents created or opened by him. It will be visible to the one. See, whatever it may be, it's awaiting caller. So here, what are the comments we have written? Please provide the screenshots for the issue. So what happened? We just he will update something attached to the screenshot for your reference. Please check and was resolve the issue ASAP as soon as possible. So if you change this one, see if the user is change this one, so what happened? Then the state will go to the in progress state and it will be one. Now again the user will come to here for loading. I'm just again impersonating the same user. So this is the incident. I'm just opening. See, this is the one. So the state is in progress. That's fine. So if you want to, you can resolve the incident. If the incident is going to resolve, what happened? There are two fields for mandatory. What are they? First one is a resolution information. What is the resolution for? Solved permanently, remotely, solved remotely, permanently, not solved, not solved, reproducible, not reproducible, closed or resolved by the caller. We can check any option. For example, so if that what you call if that solid workaround is nothing but we have resolved the issue with the workaround. If the solved is permanent is nothing but we have resolved the issue permanently. And solved remotely workaround. So we have used the remotely workaround. So like that, what are the options which is suitable and how we have implemented this one? We can automatically what we called log into the system for it. This is the basic thing or basic similarities where we can use the or you we can so where we can use the same options for the same thing. So this is the basic things when we are going to utilize the options are for this one. I hope everyone clear till now what we discussed. So what happened, I'm just going to the solve permanently, for example, and resolution issue has been resolved. Now the incident has been resolved. So the user will run it, and after user will check it if he is want to update. So for example, if I impersonate a user, let's see how it will works. See, once the instance is one, we can do it. If you want, you can reopen the incident also. If I click on reopen, so it is asking some comments. Test, you can reopen. So if you reopen, the incident will go to the in progress state. Again, the user who worked on that one, he can work on this again, and we can start the working on this one. So again, I'm just impersonating as a forward Ludi. So the incident is reopened. From there, we'll do it one. So if the incident is reopened, what happened? This resolution code and this resolution go to the unmandatory. So what happened if I am going to resolve this incident? So again, we can work on this one. We can resolve this one. Now, if the incident is resolved, what happens? This resolved by will come as a who logged user, and resolved is nothing but at what time we logged it. So this is the basic thing. And related linking, related records is nothing but here. If you want to attach this to any parent incident, we'll do the same thing. And problem will do the same thing. And change request caused by change, which means parent incident is nothing but if you want to attach this incident to the any pay as a child one, we can do the same thing. Problem is nothing but if any problem is created, so you want to attach it, we can do it. And change request is nothing but if you want to attach this incident to any change, we can do it. Caused by change is nothing but we have implemented a change, due to that one it was happened, so that we can do the same thing for it. Now the next step was here. From here we can add the child incidents for it. So for example, if I add a one incident here, just for example, 006 for example, if I open this incident, see what are the incident we have given here. So our incident will come as a here parent incident for it. If I open this one, for this we can write the same thing for it. So this is the basic thing about the one. So now if I, and also we need to set up a properties for the incident. So let's see. See here, I think we no need to check anything, but 99% you will not get an option to update these properties. Only one thing we can do it: enable auto closure of incidents based upon the resolution date. Setting this node to will make auto closure to run based on the updated date, which means, so if the incident is resolved and you want to automatically go to the close state after the 7 days if there is no update on this one. So that means the incident is resolved. Still, if the incident is resolved, still the user has the option to reopen the incident. So that we can allow him to 7 days. So if 7 days, if there is no update we received from them or there is no updated for that incident, so we can directly close this one. So here we have given the 7 days, whatever we required. If you want to 1 day, we can give it. If you want to 2 days, 3 days, we can give the same thing for it. Next, close or open incident task when the incident is closed or cancelled. That means if you have any incident task, so if please if the related incident is automatically closed it, then we need to automatically close this same thing. If your incident is opening, so these are the copied from the email, reopened email. So right now, if you want to send an email, we can use this one. And enable copy incident feature is nothing but if you want to copy incident, that means if you want to create an incident of the almost all the details, if you click on copy incident, it will go. Then I will show you. And create enable create an incident feature. That means if you want to create an incident, we can here. and copy attachment from the originating incident. That means if you want to attach the attachments from there to here, it will do the same thing for it. So list of what are the fields we need, we can use the same thing. And for the comma separated, these are all we can add the same thing. I think this is no need to worry. And 99% you will not modify the incident properties if you already set up. We can do it. I think we no need to think about this one now. What happened, I'm just opening an incident. If the incident, and see, right now the incident state was one. So if you click on save, it will run. Add visual taskbars is nothing but there is a concept called virtual visual task VTB. From there we can add. I can show you this was later. And copy incident, nothing but if you click on copy incident, what are the details will automatically copy to the all the interest, almost the few information. And if you go to the back, next one, if you click on create outage, outage is nothing but, so for example we have seen it sometimes some application may down. Recently we have seen it WhatsApp is down. So at the time what happened, so they will post a message stating that this incident will not available from this to suit. So if I click on this outage, for example 2 hours, we can write a date and time. So system has been outage. Maintenance, please wait for some time. Okay, I think this. I think it has a restriction. Please wait. I'm just writing. Submitting this outage. So if the outage is created, so we. Oh my God, this model is not there. Okay, let me add that related list. So the outage. This is the outage. So what are the configuration? We have written the same thing. So if you want to close the incident, for example, then this outage will also we can mark as a close this one. I think we don't need to worry about this one. This outage also we will not use the same thing. So that means we this also we don't have any something else we can write it. So right now we don't need. So this just for info we can write the outage. So the next thing, and create a problem. If you want to create a problem from here, we can create a problem here. And if you want to, for example, if you click on this one, so it will create a problem for it. What are the problem we can write associated with this incident? We can do the same thing. Or else, if you want to create an incident, create a change request. Create a request is nothing but if you want to do create a request, it will automatically redirect to the service catalog page. From that, we can do it. And if you want to, next step, if you want to, oh my God, wait, create a child incident, it will go to the NI incident page, and this incident will attach as a parent for it. If you see that related record, this our incident was 0028. So this is the one. And And see, for this one, since we have already created a problem also, so it will automatically associate with this one. So now normal change, so if you want to create a normal change, it will create from here. So there are three different types of changes that maybe we can discuss later. So this was one, and the next step was so better. These three, since we have created change request, it will not be allow the user to create one. So since we have created already change, so now the refresh impact services, no need to worry. And metrics is nothing but, for example, if you click on metrics, so this incident, what is the progress or what is the timeline for this incident. So when this was created new and in progress, resolved, and it was assigned to when. So this data we can easily identify the same thing here. And next, if you want to follow on show live feed, so if you want to check this one live feed, so what is this? I think we don't need to use this live feed option for it. If I open this one, see what is the information has for live feed. I think it's like a quick chat. So how we can information is going on message members and pending members hashtag like this one. I think we no need to use this one. We didn't get one. And the next step, oh my god, it's all. So next thing, show live feed is nothing but it will show the right now what has happened on the same thing. We can all the same thing. Right now we have not added anyone. And the next step, configure this. We know it very well. So we are not telling this one. Export. If you want to export this incident as a PDF, uh, landscape or portrait and XML, so we can use the same thing. And views, there are different views. If you go to the view, so the major incident view. If you go to the view, the major incident view, this will be the major incident view. The main forms will be, and if you go to change the different view, if you go to the metrics view, then this incident will be like this one. And if it is go to the mobile view, mobile version, so this is the only we can do the same thing. And if you go to the password view, so the incident will be like this. And if you go to the self service portal, it will be like this one. Sorry, self view service view. If you go to the service portal, then it should be like this one only. And if you go to the vtb view, then this one also, this is go to the same thing, this one. And next step, the workplace, how it was one. So this is the workplace view. So basically mostly we will use the default view. So depending upon the logged user, this view can be verified, or verified in the sense, so this depending upon the this one, this view can be verified, or can be, you can use the different scenarios for this one. So this is the one. Now this is the use of the views. And next one is a create a favorite. If you click on create a favorite, it will be marked as a favorite for here. So copy url, if you click on this copy url, what is the instance url, this completely copied. And copy sysid, if you click on sysid, so this will go to the one. And show history, if you click on the history on the calendar, it will show what was happened on this one. This incident has been created at this time. When the time created, these are the details we have. And incident has been updated, then it was happened before bend the angling. So the assigned to is empty. After that, it was assigned to bend the angling. The state was new and in progress, change it to one. So like that, it will go to the one, or else if you make as a incident to resolve, for example, awaiting caller, and I am just going to update few comments. Comments is in the sense test, and I am just going to save this record. So if I am going to save this record, and if I did I go to the history, see right now what we have changed it. The state we have changed it to a comments. We have added a test on hold reason this one, and on hold we have marked as a different things. So which means what are the things we are going to do is we are going to modify all this stuff for the what are the modified things which will be altered here. So this is the calendar view. If you want to go to the different view, let me, so history and the list level, then it will go to the this level. So what are the modifications we have done at that time? So it will automatically come here. So right now, if any something is going on, if somebody is complaining it's not working, so if you want to check what was the things one, and also if you want to configure the implement the incident module, first we need to set up the assignment rules and the priority lookup, which you already seen the priority lookup, and these categories, subcategories, and this what we called. This priority lookup and this category and subcategory, and these locations if you need, and this configuration item which we are already not there. Just give a minute guys, I'm just keeping laptop charging. I'm sorry. So like this, there are few things we need to implement. So this we already seen it. So this is the basic thing, and SLS we need to configure, and CIS we need to add. These are all the stuff. This is the basic thing, since we have already, since we have not configured any SLS. What we have done is, since we have not added any SLS, so here it is not showing anything for it. If you have any SLS, it will be automatically visible to the users. Sorry, if you have any SLS, so it will automatically attach the same thing. So the contact type, here you can see email, phone, self-service walk-in. What we can say is, email is nothing but if the incident is created via email, it will be go to the email. And phone is nothing but if your somebody is called it and it was created, so it will go to the phone. Self service is nothing but the user can create directly. Walk in is nothing but the user come to your place and has created the incident manually. So this is the basic scenarios when we create the incident for the same thing. Now this is the basic things about the incident, how it will work. So this is the basic thing till now. I hope you guys are clear, or still any confusion? Guys, any confusion still now? Hello, can you hear me? So I hope you guys clear, right? This is the one. Right. This is the basic incident process. You just can follow it. Just observe the and check these all options in the system, and hopefully we can discuss the remaining thing process in the next class. So the task is today. Please note down. So if the incident is closed, what are the child incidents associated with that incident automatically has to close it. Okay, that is the task for today. You got it? Or any confusion? What is the task? If the incident is created, for example, if I see, for example, 0027, right now there is no child incident, so I'm just adding a two child incidents. So I'm just adding for this one as a two child incident. So in those two child incidents, how many it was closed? So it was closed. One is resolved and another one is not resolved. So what is the task is, if that parent incident is closed, the child incident what are in not resolved will go to the resolved state. So this is the task for today. Anyone has any queries related to the task?